Shalom, shalom, Israel. This is Talia, also known as Sibaya, with a quick message. Yeah, a quick message. Not so much a judgment, but a warning. So I know I'm enemy number one to a lot of people. I know that some of you may not understand how is it possible that Yah would use a woman on this in this age of the internet age, where this is where the ministry, the assemblies, the false prophets, the leaders, the breast suckers are teaching, misleading the people, gathering up your money, your riches. They're gathering the praises and the glories of Yah, presuming to be mighty teachers and mighty leaders and mighty in knowledge and wisdom and understanding, professing to be seers. And we have this one. Now, some of you know me that I've already dealt with him like a baby. I have not really gone after him just yet to show the consistency in his lack of knowledge, him or his wife. What has been shown is that he's a wicked man. That should be the end of the deal, no matter what he said. But his doctrine is heresy. His words are blasphemy. And he presumes to speak things that which he knows not, right? And it gets over on you people, right? Trying to pretend that he knows Hebrew and his wife. And I'm going to say very clearly, she has began to learn how to read Hebrew. For all of you that don't understand something about the language of Hebrew, let me help you. Number one, you can learn by yourself to read Hebrew in 1 week. 1 week. And that's what you got here. People learning the alphabet, ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, right? Learning how to technically pronounce, but they don't know how to speak it. They actually don't. They're learning how to just read it ever so slightly and presuming to teach you the rules, the conjugations, the understanding of why something is or isn't pronounced this way in Hebrew, or what it means in Hebrew, just from their dictionaries, their concordances, and their lack of knowledge. Get it over on you as if they know Hebrew. Anybody can pick up a dictionary, a concordance. I still use that. Though I speak the language, I've been in and out of this language or in and out of this land speaking the language for the last 20-something years. I use it on a daily basis, and learning the Hebrew and understanding how it works, how the idioms work in the language, why something is said this way versus another is very important in Hebrew. And when it comes to Yah's name, it's most important, y'all. But we have shysters that's going to continue to challenge, right? Because they want to divert you from the true prophets of Yah, the true messengers of Yah, the ones that he truly sent, because I made a statement. But my statement goes along with Yah's statement. First of all, Yah does nothing without revealing it to his prophets. And Yah anoints his messengers, his prophets, his seers, his evangels, his apostles through an order. Number one, they can't be in sin, right? While they speaking, this is blasphemy. But two, every single last one that's going to claim that Yah sent them, their messenger anointed by Yah, either by the Spirit or by another leader or whatever, they must know Yah's name on every level, right? Now, there's a greater mystery on Yah's name, but they must know how to explain, at least in the 4 dimensions of our mind and our 3-dimensional understanding and our 2-dimensional sight and our 1-dimensional crooked eye, how to explain why his name is what it is, what it means, why we say this versus why we say that. And it all has a reason to it that is explaining something about the character of Yah's name, the essence of his name. And all of y'all that have been following me know that I've declared I'm going to give a lesson on the name. But it's not just going to be how you pronounce it, right? It's not just going to be about that. I've waited this long to do the name because Yah has directed me on what I should bring out and what I should not, right? And so I'm going to let all of these to know it, right? So I'm going to say again that this your Moreh, Yoshi, Yahoo, is a nipple sucker, a swindler, a shyster, according to Isaiah. He knows nothing, right? And his wife just came out the womb. She still don't know what a nipple is. She's an educated, intellectual fool. And this man continues to allow her to show him his wisdom, and he's going to go and speak so boldly and proudly. And when it comes to certain issues, I take issue with it as Yah's messenger, as a messenger of Yah, as a prophet of Yah, a little one. How about that? Not the biggest. And they're speaking blasphemy. They're speaking strongly on things they do not know. And there's things that you just shouldn't touch because you're going to damn your soul. But their judgment is already set, you know. And so, like I said, Yah is allowing all of these swindlers on the YouTube to continue to speak in their boldness about who Yah is, what his name is, the message of Yahushua and his teachings, the message of the kingdom and his return, what that looks like. They're going to continue to tell you that a black man is cracking out the sky. Yah didn't reveal nothing, right? They don't know Yahweh or Yahuwah or whatever they think that they're serving, right? And so I'm going to make an example out of him tonight just to show you that even on the level in which he's speaking, he don't know what he's talking about. But he presumes to throw this information, this knowledge, this non-knowledge, that's not knowledge at all, right? To use that to go against Yahweh's name. Now, he's picking on Yahweh right now because the ones that's picking on him, right, speaking that name, and there is a war going out against Yahweh's name right now. There is a rebellion going out against Yahweh's name. And when I say Yahweh's name, I mean that particular pronunciation. There are teachings that's going out about Yahweh's name, that pronunciation, that is the Canaanite deity, and that is Baal, and that it's transliteration bastard form of the original Yahuwah or Yahweh. These fools don't know what they're talking about. And they're going to be made ashamed when I bring it out. But I'm going to wait because Yah wants them to continue to speak proudly. He's, you know, and they know that, you know, like I said, I'm not after the masses of numbers. I'm after the elect, but I still got to call out their judgment. And so they're going to get big and high, especially in this season now. Everybody's searching on the internet for the truth, right? So I'm going to show you in this small example of the arrogance and the no nipple finding pastor that y'all are following unto your salvation to question if you want to continue to follow this, because the name is serious. Now, before I get started, let me give all honor, all praises, all glory to Yah Yahushua, the Son, made manifest on earth in the flesh, but he is from eternal, right? Our creator, our maker, right? Our Elohim. And to the Father who is in heaven, Yahweh El Elyon. Now, I speak Yahweh's name boldly, but no means have I ever said that it is blasphemy or spoken against that someone is going to hell because they did not know the proper pronunciation of Yah's name, right? I'm talking about students, because if Yah calls you, he will reveal it through his messengers. He will, right? So there is time for coming to higher understanding. But those that proceed to speak in authority in his name and speak boldly in the name that they pronounce, and then speak boldly against Yahweh, now we got an issue. So this is not the lesson on Yah's name. I'm going to make this judgment real quick. I'm just going to show you how he doesn't know what he's talking about just by his own verbiage, y'all. But I'm going to cue this up. 30 years, right? Yoshi, you've been studying the Bible for 30 years and you still Bible flipping like, oh my goodness, I saw this yesterday. And the things that he's discovering now is something that you should have been taught with before you proceeded to ever open your mouth. You should know that as a student. All right. So people want to attack Yahweh's name. There is a spirit, there's a consciousness right now to attack literally the pronunciation of the tetragrammaton of the Yod, He, Wah, He, Yahweh versus Yahuwah, 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 Yahweh. I mean, not Yahweh, Yahuwah. All of these, and if you listen to them as time goes on, they'll switch in and out of all of that. Yahuwah, Yahuwah, Yahweh, right? And it's like, which one is it? And why is it that as opposed to any other? And they will proceed to give you some knowledge in Hebrew that's no knowledge at all. They are, listen, look at the title, I am. Y'all, anyone that's still telling you that Yahweh said, I am, don't know the word. So I'm just going to cue up some of his words, and I'm just going to give y'all some food for thought as he proceeds to allow his dumb, educated wife school him on Hebrew when she's learning herself how to read. She cannot read. She does reading the Hebrew literally, knowing how to pronounce the words, which they don't know how to pronounce the words, does not mean that you know what you're reading when you're reading it. And he definitely doesn't. Anybody looking at him can see that he doesn't know what he's reading or why. All right.
Stephen Stephanie, who we've been together studying the Bible now, so probably getting close to 30 years.
30 years.
So, man, we're praying for you.
All right, pause that on. I just want to show you 30 years, right? 30 years. That's almost master. Study the Bible for 30 years, y'all. This don't make no sense. All right. Listen, listen, he has spoken against the unity of Yah's name and then came back and backtrack on that. I got that. You can take that down. Nobody goes back on Yoshi lessons to see how he contradicts his teachings all the time when he discovered something new. But he spoke against the unity of Yah very boldly. We're going to get to that. But now he's speaking very boldly against Yahweh. It would have been better for him just to shut his mouth and just say, well, we say Yahuwah because I believe it's Yahuwah because I believe it's Yahuwah. That's still not enough, y'all. So let me cue this up. I want y'all to hear what he so boldly pronounces. And I'm just going to show you off cuff how he don't know what he talking about, right? Off cuff. I'm not here to prove Yahweh's name. But all of y'all that say that y'all want to know Yahweh's name and follow him and rest your salvation on that, because that's what Yah said. It is for my name's sake, right? Not for your righteousness. For my name's sake, you are saved. For everything is about his name, the Son and the Father. Who knows the name of the Son and the Father? Who can tell? Who knows? And I'm telling you that none of these people know. They still gonna proceed to tell you, I am. That Yahweh's name means I am, or the conjugations of his name mean I am. They don't know what they're talking about, y'all. They have no understanding. Y'all didn't reveal a darn thing to them. All right. So let me cue this up, and I'm going to show you the foolishness in what he's speaking. And all of y'all that are following this to proceed now to speak against Yahweh, right? Go back and ask him after watching this, can he explain this? Can he explain this? This is not even about the name. This is just about Hebrew. Since he wants to proceed to teach you something about Hebrew and don't know where he got it from. He gonna tell the scholars that they don't know what they're talking about. Where is he getting this knowledge from? Okay, hold
on. Moshe. Which is going to be for and, which is represented by the Vav, and then that's the Mem, and of course Shin, Hey. So you're going to see and the Moses in English. You're going to see Moshe, and then if you want to see it pronounced in English, now this is where every now and then, and I'll show you tonight, every now and then they're going to fool you here. I don't know why I know why they do it. It's because they've got pressure from people bigger than them. But every now and then, this pronunciation here is going to differ from the English transliteration. And one of the places they do it all the time is with the name Yah or Yahuwah. All right, they'll often say Yahweh. And there's other times they do this, not just in Yahweh. Because a couple times I remember I was reading the English for pronunciation. And a couple times I was talking to Hula and she was saying, wait, hold on, that's the actual word. So I would go back and then I would read it in Hebrew and then I would go, oh, that's crazy. They translated it in English wrong. I mean, I guess they were trying to transliterate it into English. And you could plainly see in Hebrew, those of you who study Hebrew, how this is supposed to be said.
Mm.
Almost say, not she, I said it wrong. Say.
You're doing it. You're reading it. Go back up to the English. Almost say.
And then of course we'll be able to pick it on. But that's how I study.
Yes,
so
how he study, y'all.
Moses, that's here, and then Hayah, or was tending, and then we know Alatab at, and then sown the flock, and then at the end it says Yithro, which is Jethro. All right, that's when we say it in English, but you see how you can literally see it in Hebrew. Those of you who are Hebrew students, this is so boring to you.
It is.
Know. But those of you who are just waking up or just trying to study the Bible, you can see it in the Hebrew, how it spells Yethro or Yethro.
Those of you that don't know nothing, just listen to me. All right, let's move forward. So you see, he proceeds to tell you that he was looking out and Huldah told him. Huldah showed him something. You better stop. That's a Jezebel. She's a fool. You better stop listening to the. You know your wife don't know Hebrew, and she don't know why she's saying what she's saying. She's just an educated fool that learned to look up books and repeat what she's been told. No understanding, bunch of knowledge and no understanding, but they still don't know anything. They don't speak Hebrew, y'all. They can't have a half of a conversation, not even with a baby, in baby Hebrew. All right, so he presumes to tell you that the powers that be, right, the devil, is going to play with the Wah, right? But you notice that the word, the letter is not ooh. It's not ooh, y'all. It's Wah. It's Wah. So all of a sudden, it can't be the W sound when it's in the middle of a word. Now, the letter itself is called Wah. But yet he's going to presume to tell you that the powers that be made a mistake. And so you're going to see that sometimes they'll put the Wah instead of the ooh. Y'all, they don't know Hebrew. There's a reason for this. There's a reason for this, right? And so it's not that they're making a mistake. It's not that they're trying to fool you. It's just that he is trying to fool you. And he doesn't know why at times the Wah by itself would be pronounced ooh versus times when it's going to be pronounced way. Now, anyone that knows anything about Semitic languages, you're always going to hear the way. You're not going to hear the ooh unless it's formed in a certain kind. There's reasons why they do it, grammatically and phonetically. Ask him why. As he presumes to give you the reason, this is why it's not Yahweh. So let's see the arrogance and the blasphemy that he continues to talk against Yahweh, not knowing why it is Yahweh versus Yahuwah or Yehovah or Yahweh. All right, y'all, let's get to the next phase. I want y'all to see this. I just want them to keep speaking their foolishness. Right now, I'm not gonna destroy them. I'm gonna point out the foolishness and the error of his ways. And even those of you that don't know, if you do your due diligence in asking appropriately, asking, and stop leaving it up to people to say things are like this because Satan did it. Right? No, this is a language, y'all. There's a reason to everything. And if he can't explain it, y'all need to move on and look for something else, especially when it comes to blaspheming Yah's name. Okay? So I'm gonna show you part 2 of his blasphemy, of his arrogance, of his proud stupidity, of his non-authoritative speech. He's a ro'eh, y'all, but he's a blind ro'eh. You know those 3 witches that couldn't see, but yet they saw the future? I didn't have no eyes, but could see everything. He's a blind seer, y'all. He's a blind seer, and he's a fool. He's dumb. That's because he spoke too much. He should stop smoking and drinking so much. His mind is messed up. All right, let's proceed.
Elohim. He says, and the angel of the they say the Lord, it should be Yahuwah.
Mm-hmm.
All of us who study Hebrew, we know that this cannot say Yahweh. We allow people to say Yahweh because we understand when they say Yahweh, they probably getting it from English.
Hold on, y'all. I just gotta repeat that. I mean, this is just classic. Give me a second. Just give me a second.
We know that this cannot say Yahweh. We allow people to say Yahweh because in the King James Version, allow people to say Yahweh because we understand when they say Yahweh, they probably getting it from English. Allow people to say Yahweh because we know all of us who study Hebrew,
I'm sorry.
We know that this cannot say Yahweh.
He knows.
We allow people to say Yahweh.
He allows us.
We understand when they say Yahweh, they probably getting it from English. Yahweh, Yahweh. In the King James Version, they say the Lord, which we don't say that no more. We've learned that that's not what the Bible says. The Bible say the Lord. Every time the Bible is saying Yah. So yo, hey, Vav or Wah, hey, yo, hey, Wah, hey, Yah,
hey, ooh, hey.
Oh, ah. But they wrote Yahweh.
Hold on.
Is that what is going on tonight? You mean just the lights gonna go out?
That's right.
Oh, what? And you know what?
Y'all, the lights went out on him. If that ain't a sign. As soon as he just won't blaspheme Yah's name, butcher it, lie on those that he sent in his name, the lights went out on him. To shut his mouth, right? That was my sign to say, speak on this. Even though I'm not going to prove Yah's name tonight, y'all wait for it. Please subscribe. Subscribe. Wait for it, y'all. Trust me, that's going to be a 20-hour lesson. Yah's name ain't no joke. It's a mystery beyond the heavens concerning his name. That ain't no 1, 2, 3, I am. It's Yahuwah. Now, if anyone paid attention, did he say? What did he say? Let's see how he pronounced it, because I'm hearing him say 3 different pronunciations, right? It's like this, he don't even know what he's talking about because he can't read. Wait, let's go back. Let's play this again, y'all. I want y'all to be clear about this foolishness. Let's go back. Let's hear this again. Hold on. Yeah, the lights went out on you.
Not what the Bible said. The Bible say the Yahweh, they probably getting it from English.
They probably getting it.
All of us who study Hebrew, we know that this cannot say Yahweh. We allow people to say Yahweh because we understand when they say Yahweh, they probably getting it from English. Yahweh, Yahweh. In the King James Version, they say the Lord, which we don't say that no more. We've learned that that's not what the Bible says. The Bible say the Lord. Every time the Bible is saying Yah. So, yo, hey, Vav or Wah, hey, yo, hey, Wah, hey, Yah, ho, ah.
You know that's not what he says the name is. He just read Yahuwah. So which one is it, Yoshi? Is it Yahuwah, Yahweh, or Yahuwah? I could do this all day because all these people that proceed to break down Yah's name with their non-knowledge, their blind eyes, their cloven tongues, snake tongues keep making this mistake. Jediah did the same thing. I'm about to show you how he lied on himself concerning his version of Yah's name. But I'm showing you right here that if come on, y'all are y'all that stupid? Y'all deserve him. That he can get away with even lying on his own lesson. And nobody questions and come back to say, well, wait, Mr. Roe, Mr. Sia, what are you seeing? Because you saying Yahweh and Yahuwah, but you just said Yahuwah. And let's see what happens as he proceeds to blaspheme Yah's name and speak in authority that he's giving us. He's giving us permission to make that mistake, right? And that we that say that probably got it from the English. I don't listen, y'all. I read Hebrew. I speak Hebrew. I write Hebrew. I don't play with the English. And anyone who knows anything about languages when it comes to the Most High holy names and proper nouns, I don't believe in transliterations or translations.
But they wrote Yahweh. Wow. Is that really going on tonight?
That's what happens. That's right.
You mean just the lights went out?
The lights went out.
Oh. What?
All right. Now, I'm not going to proceed to go into proving why y'all, because that's deep, y'all. That ain't no 5-minute speech. His name, there's a mystery that's still going to be revealed to the righteous that do know his name and get sealed with his name in the end. There is a mystery that says it's not going to be revealed about Yahweh's name until the end, to the elect. But they still got to know his name. Then they still got to have some understanding. But how could one know if Yah didn't send them? Because that is the very thing by which they speak in authority in Yah's name and understand the power and authority by which they speak to be able to explain it. Moses was the first example. And so when I do that lesson, y'all, trust me when I say it's going to be a 20-hour lesson. Yah's name is no joke. And it's not just going to be about the pronunciation, but I'm going to tear it all down. And I'm going to embarrass all of those that proceed to speak proudly in authority on things they know not what they speak. So all of y'all that is listening to this breastsucker, keep lying to y'all that he know Hebrew, and then just messed up his own reading from Yahuwah to Yahuwah. Y'all better question that. So I want y'all to see something. We're gonna go into this I use Bible Hub. It's very good. But we don't stop there. And so, once again, I don't get all my understanding from just dictionaries and books. I speak the language. I speak it on a daily basis. This fool can hold a simple conversation with me if need be. All right, so I want to bring it to something. Give me a second. Okay, the very thing, the song that he proceeds to speak, they like recite the first half of Shema. They don't recite the rest. But I want y'all to take a look at something and then ask him, why is this so? Right? There's a reason for this. This is all throughout the scriptures, right? There's a reason that they would put the wah, the consonant wah, the vowel consonant wah, right, which is a W sound initially as a consonant when it is sitting by itself before a sentence. And when you have run-on sentences or run-on paragraphs, why would they switch from wah to oo? You think that they just did that randomly? You think they don't know what they're doing? You don't think there's a reason why sometimes we would say we or oo in the beginning when you're saying and this and that and this and that and this? There is a reason for it. I'm not going to explain it to you today. I want Mr. Yoshi and his wonderful master scholar Hebrew wife to tell you why. Go ask a rabbi. See what they come up with. But don't let them tell you that the powers that be, Satan, just did this to bring so you can just mess up Yahweh's name. That's not why. That's not why, y'all. So in the Shema itself, the very one that he speaks, right? We have the same thing going on. When you have and this and that and this and that and this and that and this and that. And so in Hebrew, there is a formula of why they would put oo in the beginning as the conjugation versus way. So we're going to read the Shema, and I'm not going to explain it to you tonight. There's a reason for it. But this fool is speaking blasphemy just off of presumption. It's a presumptuous sin. And woe to him, because that's a dangerous presumptuous sin. So we're going to read the Shema, right? Shema Yisrael, Yahweh Elohenu, Yahweh Echad. Wa or we, right? Some people say wa, some people say we. It depends on what accent you come from. So he starts off by saying, "We'ahavta et Yahweh Elohecha bekol lebavcha uvkol nashika." So why would we start off with "we" and then do "u"? Why would they do that? They're just stupid. They don't know, just like these Hebrew scholars just do that for no reason, y'all. Just because Satan told them to do it. But he proceeds to correct the scholars and don't give you a reason why. He just gonna point it back to because they want to lead you wrong with Yahweh's name. All right, let's finish reading. We'ahavta et Yahweh Elohecha bekal levavka uvkol nafshika. I know you don't know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying, so I'm not going to go through I'm not reading the English phonetics. I'm reading the Hebrew. But of course, because I say the Shema every morning, I know it almost by heart, basically, right? We sing the whole Shema, not just part of it. Okay, so we'ahavta, and you loved. It doesn't even mean and you shall love. It means and you loved, past tense. This is the Shema is past tense. It is a foreshadow of the prayer, of the speech, right? Of the meditation that the elect is going to be able to say with all their heart and mind and soul because they did it. It's past tense. It's not future. All right. Next. Wehayu. So it went from where to u to where. Why is the Hebrew doing that, y'all? Right? Wehayu haduvarim ha'ele asher anoki mitzavka hayom al levavecha. Continue. Wishanantam. So it goes from the where to the u to the way. Y'all don't see there's a pattern here, right? Wishanantam levaneka. Wedibaltabam beshitika bebetika. Let's move down. Uvletika baderek. Ukshachbika uvkumeka. Why would it do that? Why does it use where sometimes and why does it use u? Oh, Satan just did it confuse you, y'all. But yet he doesn't even understand anything about the language and how it works and why something is pronounced a u or o, why it is not an a or a at the end of a letter, and why and what changes when you conjugate words like that in verbs. He doesn't understand anything. Hulda might look it up next week, come back and act like she done learned something. But as she digs further in the rabbit hole, she's gonna come to understand that she don't know what she's talking about. And it's gonna and the more they study this word lehiot, and the more they understand by listening to other teachers what his name means, they're gonna wind up repenting, but it's gonna be too late. Right? So let's keep going. In the very Shema, but he don't read all of this, right? They ain't learned it yet. They ain't figured out how to put it in the song. That's all, right? Uk shaltam leot al yadeka, wehayu letotafot bain aneka. So here we go. In the next sentence again, we go from u to we. Uk shaltam, wehayu. Why? No, this is just Satan, y'all. Just to divert you from not saying Yehovah versus Yahweh. Okay. Let's finish Deuteronomy. Uktavtam al mezuzot beteka uvishareka. Okay, we're going to stop right there. Let me pause that for a second. Let me get off of that and put it back on this fool that the lights went out on him as he proceeded for the second time to speak blasphemy boldly, authoritatively, with no authority at all, to speak on why Yahuwah. Last time I heard, he did the whole Dalit thing. He done looked up some other people with that stupid foolishness. Maybe his wife came back and said, no, I don't think you should say it's because of the Dalit. I realized that's not accurate in Hebrew, right? Yehuda, take out the D, it's Yahuwah. Right? So he's abandoning that, and him and his dumb wife to discover, oh, why they put ooh there? See? That's right. That's why it can't be Yahweh, but yet you see him still say Yahweh, right? He says Yahweh and Yahuwah, but now he just read Yahuwah. Yahuwah. Why? You don't understand nothing. Y'all. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Shalom, Israel. I have nothing more to say.